Bienvenido, welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. For me, I'm actually having a pretty nice day. I did a little bit of streaming early in the morning, played some ZA, which is always fun. I'm actually really enjoying that game. And today I'm going to continue this drawing for the Aniimo uh, well, it was the Aniimo is Born contest. I've already did one drawing for the contest. I could show it if you'd like, or you could also, no, I'll show it. You could see I also streamed that process. I thought it was pretty fun. It is a bat. Here, hold it. Let's make a folder for this one, just so we can put everything together. Here we go. We'll put it in this folder, close it. And then here it is. If you're curious what it looks like, this is the other one. We already did it. There's also another drawing off to the side. You can't really see if it's covered by some other art and stuff. It's fine. But I will go back to doing the new one. Because in the Aniimo contest, I don't know if you've seen it on their Instagram. They're doing like a fun contest where you could design an ice type, a fire type, or an electric type, or just all three and send them all in. You could only win once. So even if you send in like 100 different designs, they're only going to pick one if you do win. But I thought it'd be fun to participate. And while I'm at it, I'll stream the process and talk to people, and they could do it too along the way. And if you really are feeling really like you want to share, I would love to see it. I have a Discord. Join the Discord down in my description. I have it there. Join it. Then it could show me what you did. I want to see. I'm excited to do this with people. That's the whole point of doing streaming and stuff. Like I don't get paid for this. It's just for fun. It's I have my own project too. I'm not only doing this contest for Aniimo. I also have my own game I'm working on. It's an action adventure monster taming style game where you go island to island helping creatures and people, and it's heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, which I think if you're into that, that might be cool for you. But either way, so let's actually hide this guy and go back into what we were doing. We were doing this dragon cat creature. Oh, if I forgot. I did introduce myself, but I totally forgot to introduce my artist. Is all we share the same body, but he doesn't talk. He does all the drawing, he does all the art. He pretty much does everything. He made me move. But he is Ghost Head. Ghost Head is my old avatar. He used to talk, but he got tired of it. So he moved over to me, the little slightly more excitable Oni Boi, which I love everything. I am so in love with art and all this fun activity. And in my Discord, it is a small Discord still, but I want to grow it, and I want to see people sending stuff. I want to see art, all kind of art. I want to see drawings, animation, video game art, music. I am terrible. I am like tone deaf, but I appreciate people being able to do music. I can't. My fiance, she has a beautiful singing voice and she's very good at music, but I can't. I don't get it. Like it goes in like I know if it sounds good, I'm like, oh, that sounds great, but I don't know how you did that. That's not my art, but I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. And that's the whole thing I want to do with this Delirium Plus stuff. I want to share my games. I want to do other stuff too. I've actually done like comics before. I used to have a comic strip in a magazine, and I also have it on Webtoons. It's on my website. If you're curious enough to actually look it up, you go to delirium.plus. It's not a .com, it's a .plus. You can go there and you can go on my website. It's also in the description, and I have it there. I'm pretty sure I have it there linked. If not, I have work to do tonight, and I'll set it up if people are actually curious about it. But yes, if you are here, though, I know I do see there's a few people. I do love being able to chat with people. But if you don't have to. You're allowed to lurk. It is fine. It makes me happy to see people in and out. It's all good. But like I said, if you want to just listen to me and draw along, even better. That's kind of literally what I want to do. I want to inspire people to do art, you know, to do what they love and what makes them excited. Like at least it makes me excited to do this stuff, you know, to work on games and work on art. Today I'm just gonna be work on art. We're gonna do work on art. Tomorrow, I think I will. I've been itching to work on my game a little bit on stream. You like just before I was because I wasn't like the mindset, so I hadn't been working on it. But I think I am. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, same time as today, around 6 o'clock my time, which is Eastern, East Coast, United States. So that is my time. I don't know where you guys are in. I know I have a few people who follow me who are in other parts of the world, which is awesome. I love it. I love that I'm actually able to do that. And hopefully in the near future, I've actually been thinking about doing in other languages because also my first language is Spanish. Even though English is my dominant language, I do speak Spanish fluently. And I think it'll be really cool. So yes, okay. I'm gonna stop rambling. I think I've rambled enough. I haven't even touched the paper. I haven't like not the paper. I haven't touched to what's it called? The drawing pad. You know. All right, let's go into the art. Wait, where were we? Okay, so here's the line art. This one, oh, this is the dark flat. Oh yeah, we were doing the flats. That's where we were at. Is there any more? Oh, okay. Oh my God, the horns. I was about to say we're missing something, right? It's the horns. The horns need color. Let's zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure if we should do the nails a different color, the same color as the horns, right? You think? Let's do that. Just a little test. I want to see what that looks like. How does that look? I'm not hating. I don't dislike this. Oh, for the vertical viewers, here you go. Because I do stream on horizontal and vertical. So I thought I should make sure you guys could see it too. I actually don't dislike that. I think I might do that. We might color the nails. What do you think? At least I think we should. Hey, hold up. Did I go live on Instagram? Let me check. Because I'm looking over my Instagram. It's not popping up. Let me take a quick look. Let me open my Instagram. Is it live? Because I did put it live, but I want to make sure it's live. Doesn't look like it's live. You know, I am going to fix that right now. Here you go. Instagram should be live now. I'm hoping. Give it a moment. Yay! Okay, it is live. I want to make sure it wasn't. I guess I didn't press it. Whatever. So sorry. Well, I mean, I guess Instagram's lucked out on the rambling, if it's in that case. But no, I will be. Oh no, yeah, they're just really behind. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna stress about that. We're gonna keep shuffling here. And I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Yes. Let us start moving it. Yeah, okay. I just want to double check, make sure everything looked good and was hunky-dory. All right, so let's move over. See, that is, yeah, okay. Let's do the nails. I like these nails. They are looking fun. Right? These are such fun nails. I like them. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it looks good to me. Let's move on to the feet. The feet also will have the darker nails. Yes, look at that. I don't know why. I like how it's looking. You know? I mean, yes, I am the one making it, but you know, not always. Sometimes you're making something, you're like, yeah, I'm not feeling it, but I'm feeling this guy. I feel like this guy's like a fun character. This is such like a fun little guy. And I could totally imagine this guy like cooking up some food. It's like, I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, it's not like it wasn't in my intention to have them all, like, I imagine them all making food. But I don't know. It just seems like these guys would be very friendly and they would want to make food for their friends. Because the first one makes some, what's it called? Like a sorbets. And this guy, I'm imagining he's doing some kind of like, he's like doing like a roast or something. You know, he's like making like some skewers. Should I do the nose? I'm looking at it. Let's do like a quick. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like it. No, we're leaving the nose just how it is. Not we're not making it darker, nothing like that. Yeah, I like this. Yes, I'm looking at it and I'm liking how it looks. Okay, so now let's move into what am I gonna move? Well, we did the flats. We got all the flats down. Let's actually flatten it extra flat. Yeah, okay, we're gonna extra flatten it. Go into what are we gonna Hey, welcome in Midnight Manga. Great to have you here. Right now, I'm actually doing a fun drawing for a contest. I don't know if you heard about the Aniimo is Born contest. They're doing like a fun contest where you design a creature. You have like three choices. You have a ice type, fire type, or electric type. Me, I'm doing great. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm like, it's one of those things. Doing this with people makes me so excited. I at first it was like one of those things like when I first started trying like the streaming thing, I was like, well, I don't know, like I mean, I'm in how can I say it? I'm one of those people that I'm better talking like one on one or maybe like a small group of people. I've never been like that loud, obnoxious person where I love attention. Not really. I tend to like lock in too much, especially when I'm working. I've never heard of it, but does sound fun, right? You should join. Check out their Instagram. They're a game. They're making a Monster Taming game. I'm actually making one too, but there's nothing wrong with sharing other Monster Taming games. I think it's really cool that they're doing this for the community. I'll actually hold up. I will pop up the rules because I showed it earlier. Here it is. An Aniimo is born. See, as a little contest. I would love to hold up. Let me go into like a different screen just because like on my screen, believe it or not, this is like tiny. You know, and I was like, I was about to read it. I was like, I can't read that. That's so small. Okay. Dear Pathfinders, the first An Aniimo is Born contest is here. Use the following guidelines to design brand new Aniimo. Bring your most amazing ideas to life. Your creation has a chance to be implemented in the game. It's your turn to design your own Aniimo. Isn't that fun? So I'll move it up. I'll move it a little bit so you can see more of it. So there's more to it. And then see in the bottom, it shows when it started and when it ends. So it started September 25th, but it ends, where is it? 11/23. So you still got 19 days, which is plenty of time to create an Aniimo or two or three. Like I'm going to do three. I've already made one. If you want, I could show it in a moment. Let me just like keep showing you the rules. So if there's 11 winners to it, here, see. You could create one of three. You could do an ice type, a fire type, or electric type. I already did an ice type. I'll share it in a moment. And right now I'm working on the fire type. And I was actually, the stream actually helped me design them. You know, I was like, oh, what should we do? When someone's like, hey, what about a cat? Someone did like, what about a dragon? You're kind of throwing me in this low. I'm not exactly interested. Oh, no. It's all good. It's like I said, I'm just having fun doing this. I just want to show you what the contest is, like what I'm doing. And it's kind of an excuse to do fun drawings. Normally I'll do whatever people want to do, like drawings or something, or I'll actually draw for my own game. You know, something's like, you don't have to do it. It's just like a fun thing. And I have a Discord. If you're interested, you could share your drawings too. Other people have shared some drawings and I'd love to see it, especially if you want to draw while I draw, it's even better. So I'm just like showing little bits and pieces of it, not trying to like overwhelm you or anything. It's not like you don't have to like sign a contract. You're going to do it. You don't have to. It's just something fun that I thought like, people, if they want to draw, they could draw. See, and here, there's like examples that give you like little ideas. I think it's cool. I'll probably do something like this with my own game when I get to that point. My game's still early. If you're curious about my game, I do stream that too sometimes. But the girl in the corner, or if you're doing like vertical, she's on the bottom. That character is actually from my game. Her name is Sunny. She's an NPC, but in the demo version, she'll be the playable character. But no, so we were doing a dragon cat that someone last stream suggested we should do a dragon cat. And I was like, that sounds really fun. So why not? So that's what we're doing. We're doing a little dragon cat, and we're using like kind of like doing like a bird, like an eagle-ish kind of wings, but in the lower back, kind of like how like some angels will have it. I thought that'd be really fun. And I just finished doing flats, and we were gonna do, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna do some tones. Yes, I like doing tones next. I don't know about you. Are you an artist? Midnight Manga. I'm assuming you like manga. I'm a big fan myself. Manga, manhwa, manfra, comics, all of it. I love all of them. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm actually thinking about, I was actually talking to somebody earlier about like maybe trying like making another channel where I just react to stuff, like different stuff. And I was thinking maybe even comics or manga. That'd be really fun. Just for fun, you know? I think it'll be like a cool activity to do. You know, obviously it's not my job or anything. I don't stream as a job, but it's like a fun thing to do. So let's go into some, well, what's it called? Tones. So I like doing like a grayish purple for my tones. I don't know about you. So we'll do that. We'll go in, let's see. And then let's go into a multiply. Where's a multiply? There it is. See, go into multiply. And see, I like to see what color am I going to go with. I'm thinking around there, right? It's not looking terrible for me. So let's go into, there's like different ways of doing it. Sometimes I'll do it like additive or subtractive. I actually want to do subtractive for this one, just because I just thought it'd be like fun. Just because like the last one I did was additive style, you know? If you're wondering what I mean by that, is I'm taking away. So I'm doing subtractive by taking away the color. See? Taking it away. So I'm just leaving the stuff on the top. Like stuff oh, no. Let's do like this, like this. See? Just taking away, and then we'll fix it later. We'll just take it away, and then we'll add some stuff later. Right? Isn't it like a fun way of doing it? At least I think it's fun. And let's go into it. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. This is so good already. See, it already gets like a bit of the image going. And I love how when you do it this way, you like really kind of like you almost like carving into it. You know? And it's like that's the fun part about additive or subtractive. It feels like you're carving almost. Some people really love this style. I like to vary. It really depends how I feel, to be honest. I will fix it up later. I'll blend it a little bit, make it a little nicer. And let's do this. Yeah, look at that. Already looking so much better. Look at that. We do like the little check. Look how it looks far away. Not too bad. Now let's do a little bit of blending. Yeah, let's do the blend. No, I don't like the blend. I'm going to do a blur instead. But how is your day going? I'm just like rambly today. You know? I didn't do it on purpose. But how is your day? For me, it's been pretty good. I streamed a little bit of gaming in the morning. Well, I mean, I guess like early in the morning, if I go like my dailies, always got to make my breakfast, like, you know, high protein stuff, some fruits, take my daughter to school, go for a walk. Like I usually do like a mile or maybe 2 miles walk at the park or the beach, depending how the day looks. Then from there, I streamed a little. Well, I did like some other stuff. I did like a little work, and then I streamed a little bit. Then I worked again. I usually work. I have like random hours of working, and then I did. Yeah, like I streamed a bit, and I picked up my daughter and stuff, and now I'm streaming again. So I'm enjoying myself. I get the privilege to be able to stream and chat with new people. Every once in a while, I get like some random people and I get to chat with them, which is really exciting for me. I like it. I think it's fun. Yeah, look at this. It's not terrible. I'm kind of digging this. Right? It's not. What do you think? I mean, you don't have to answer, but like I said, I don't like obligating people to do anything in here if they don't want to. See, like I like to do some touch-ups. No, I don't like that. Erase that. Get out of here. There we go. Yes. So we're gonna like a little bit of texture there. I know it's like the style's kind of like childish or kiddish. I like it. It's always been my favorite style. Let's make it a little thicker. There we go. Look at that. Already looking so different. Then let's do this. Get a little shades. Look at that. Ooh, oh, I gotta erase some of this. No. Hold up. Go back. There we go. Look at that. So white, little pearly whites. Should do. No, I don't like that. Erase that. Do this way instead, the opposite. That's what I was thinking. Right? Yeah, look at that. That's a lot better already. And let's do, yeah. Do this. Erase some stuff. Let's go back into the darks. We'll do the, because right now we're only doing the tones. Later we'll do the highlights. You know, there's no highlights yet. Highlights will be after. Look at that. Already looking so fun. Yeah. See, I'm just making sure it looks to the quality I am in liking. Oh, see, I'm already looking at some stuff that I'm not liking over here. Let's do erase a little bit over here. Because it would be like that. And let's add some here. Yeah, look at that already. Oh, no, hold on. Let's add a little bit of shadows. Yes, there we go. Look at that already. So much better. And then let's blend it a little bit. I know you're like probably thinking, man, this guy's like all over the place. I don't know why. I feel kind of like that today. Like I have like a little extra energy than I usually have. Normally I'm like a little more on the calm side, a little more relaxed. Sometimes I do late night streams where I don't even talk. Where it's like you won't see me, Oni Boi, you'll only see Ghosthead over on the side, the artist side. So if you're into that, I will do those too. Usually when I do them, I'm working on my game though. So if you're interested in more into that, like I'll be in engine or drawing. It really depends how I feel that day. So if you like that, I suggest sticking around and watching those. Yeah, look at that. I'm already digging this. Let's add, no, this is huge. What are we doing? Yeah, I want to get like a sharper shadow over here. And then let's blend it up. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So what do you think so far? I think it's not too bad. Like I'm looking at it and I'm kind of enjoying this. Now I'm going to make some modifications to the wings though. Right? I think the wings need some love. Let's erase a little bit on the edge just because I want some edge to it. Yeah, let's erase this upper part. Just because I want to fix, I feel like there needs a little bit more depth to the wings. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, hey, what's up, Dimos Lives? Should I just call you Dimos? Because it seems like that's your name. How are you? Right now, I am just doodling our way. We're continuing this drawing of the dragon cat dragon. You know, right now we're doing the tones. which I think will be very fun to do. How's your day going? Hmm? I mean, like earlier today, I did my dailies. I always do my dailies, my walk in the park, my breakfast, taking my daughter to school, all that good stuff. I did like a gaming stream in the morning, which is always fun. We actually beat Mega Bayonet and Pokemon ZA, which the first time I did it, I was pleasantly surprised that I actually lost. I was actually thinking that all the bosses were really easy. And I was like, man, I was like, this game's fun, but like, I feel like the bosses aren't challenging. And then I lose immediately after. Like I pretty much was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so easy. And the may have been it's like teleporting around, doing different stuff. I was like, whoa, what is this? It's not a Pokemon game. This is totally different. Which is I loved it. I was like, yeah. All right, I was on my way to pro wrestling training, but realized I can't make it because by the time I get there, I won't be able to do anything for real. So I'm here. Hey, I mean, I don't know. It really depends. Like how much would you miss? Because I actually, believe it or not, I used to train a lot, like a lot. I used to do martial arts. I did kempo for over 10 years, and I even taught for a little bit. Not too long, only like about a year. I was a teacher, like kids mainly, but I did teach some adult classes. But no, I like it really depends. Are you really missing out? Like, would you miss out a lot of the training, or are you just like, I'm like, I don't. You don't want to do it. You're just not. You're off today, which is fine too. I used to do it every day, so it was like a big part of my life. I'm not even joking. It was like a big part of my life training every day. I used to train. Oh man, when I really think about it, because since I when I was working at the studio, I was probably training at minimum like 5 hours every day. I'm not even joking. It was like because I was there like all day, but like actually doing exercise and stuff, probably like 5 hours throughout the whole day. It was a lot. Um, yeah, it's actually kind of funny thinking about it now. So that's awesome though. I haven't. What kind of wrestling? You like? Are you saying like Greco-Roman or? Are you doing more of like the acrobatic stuff? Because like that's cool. I knew a guy who was training to do that stuff, and that's crazy. I've never been like a very acrobatic person. I was very much like flat-footed fighter when I did fighting. I had the luck when I used to do that. I actually used to. I had like the ability to train with a few professional MMA fighters because my instructor he actually had some friends that were MMA fighters, and it was really cool. I got to wrestle with what's his name, Frank Shamrock, which was really cool. I met Tito Ortiz. He was not the nicest person. Like he didn't even want to talk to us a good chunk because we'd usually end around 9ish. And I have to catch the train and we'll miss a good portion of the stuff. And the type of wrestling is the stuff we see on TV. Oh, nice. That's so fun. See, that's like I'm saying. I actually had a friend in Kempo who did that a little bit. Like he wanted to do it. There was like a training camp and everything. Like he wanted to be like an acrobat. And I'm like, okay. Like you want to be acrobatic guys? Because apparently you have to be like to be like a strong guy, you have to be huge. And like if you're like below 6 feet, they expect you to do flips and stuff. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool. But that's cool though. I mean, I think that's so exciting. Like I'm not even like that is one of those passions I love is martial arts. But I hate being an adult. I have to go to Social Security, try and get it successfully. Since I lost my card, got it. Well, I mean, I do understand what you mean with disliking being an adult. It can be annoying. There are plenty of things to be annoying. Like if I was like a kid again, I'd probably stream every day, like tons of hours. But I'm not. I'm not a kid. I'm an adult. I have a child. I have my own child, believe it or not. I have a beautiful daughter that I love very much. And I have to do adult stuff every day. Where is it? Overlay. Yes, that's the one I like. But I understand. I understand the wanting to be a child again. because you have like less worries. But like I said, you also have your own responsibilities when you're an adult, which I also appreciate. I appreciate both sides, but I understand wanting to be a child 100%. But I am lucky enough to have a child in my life that I could let her be a child, and I get to share that a little bit with her. You know, I don't know about you if you have any children in your life, like if you have your own kids, or if you just have like a little sister, a little brother, stuff like that, or even like a little cousin. It's always fun. I always love spending time with children. I think they are the best. I know not everyone likes them. Not everybody likes kids, but I do. I mean, that's kind of why I want to make games that are more towards kids, just because like nowadays, especially, I feel like there aren't any games for kids. If you know what I mean, like there are games like little baby games, but I'm talking about like kids. I don't feel like kids have their own games. You know, they're like there are adult games, and then there are like games that are more for like teenager-ish age. But for kids, I feel like it's kind of like lost. Like they're kind of like lost in the shuffle. Oh, well, actually, I'll fix that later when I blend it. Yeah, we'll fix that later when we blend it. Now, I'm 24 and I have a sister in high school, but I do little cousins. Nice. See, I love it. It's funny because I'm at that age where I have friends or family who have kids too. And I also had a lot of little cousins, not cousins, nieces and nephews. I have, how many do I have? I have 15 nieces and nephews. And I'm not even joking. I have 15. Now they're already like teenagers or older. So it's kind of a bummer in that sense. But like I said, now I'm getting people who have their own kids, you know, like friends or family and stuff like that. And I get to play with them whenever we do like get-togethers. They love it. They have so much fun. Since I did martial arts and stuff, I'll do like funny rolls and stuff. They think it's so funny. When I do the rolls, I was just like the other like it was like a few weeks ago now thinking about it. It wasn't even that like it wasn't like that like it was a bit ago but not that long ago, but it was enough to where I could like think about it. Well, like there's like the my fiance's sister, she has two kids. Like one of them's like a was it how old is he? He's 5. I think it's like 5 and 4. They're very close in age. But either way, they were having so much fun. Me doing silly rolls and stuff, jumping on a trampoline at my fiance's sister's place. They were having so much fun. I love doing all that goofy stuff. I'm like a kid at heart. Definitely a kid at heart. Which is funny because like I was always a big kid growing up. You know, like I think how old was I? I was 12. I was already 12 years old when I was fully grown in height. People making kid games are doing them children's a favor, something to have memories with and tell stories. Now some kid games are just microtransactions. Yes, I know I dislike those games so much. And it's funny because my daughter would be like, "Oh, can I play this game?" And I was like, these are like these free games that are just ads. They're so annoying." And she's like, "I don't mind the ads." I was like, "Okay." Which is funny because like they don't mind the ads in games, but if it's like an ad on a video or something, or like you like Netflix or something, they're like, "Oh man, these ads are so annoying." But they don't mind it in a game. I'm like, okay, whatever. I rather have see actually there's like I want to make some what are they called? Sponsored games. I want to do that in the near future. You know, so like they're games that are free, kind of like they're free, but then they're sponsored by an ad. So instead of having an ad pop up, it will be like, oh, this game is sponsored by Coca-Cola, for an example. So I want to do those because I've seen games like that before, but they're so rare. And I was like, oh, that'd be a good idea to do a few of those. You know, and it's like one of those things I've thought about. I want to do more of, or more. I haven't done any. Like actually, I have done some, but not on my website. I want to do like fun games like that. I don't know, like an example, like Fall Guys. Imagine Fall Guys, but like in the background it would have like commercials. You know what I mean? Like you're playing the game, but you'll see like the walls or something would have like posters of a commercial. Stuff like that I think would be really interesting to see more of. And like other people are like, oh no, that's awful. Why would I want to play a game that has all this marketing and stuff? Yeah, but it'd be free and it'll be a full game. You wouldn't have to deal with the annoying commercials. I think that's a good medium because obviously game devs need to get paid if they want to make it a business. And then they can actually make premium nice games that are good quality and still get paid by the ads. You know, I think that'll be an interesting take of doing that in the future. I can imagine seeing more games like that. Yeah, I think. What do you think of this? I feel like it's not too bad. We're just doing like the highlights, and we're then we're doing another highlight on top of it, like a white highlight. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's looking. It doesn't look too bad when I look at it from a distance. It's looking alright, and I'll give it more what's it called, depth a little later. So we're doing this, then we're gonna add. Yes, let's do the white. I want the pure white in here next. So I like doing like this, like these little super highlights. Oop, no, 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 no. Does that look okay? It's not like terrible. I'm not like disliking it too much. Yeah, let's do like these super highlights. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So how like I'm just like rambling other than not going to your wrestling thing. How's your day going other than that? Did you do anything else? You're like you just like, well, I missed that. Didn't really do much else other than that. Like I don't really do too many things throughout the day. I mainly, like I said, I work and then I stream a little bit and I spend time with my daughter and my fiance. We have fun, or at least I try to. I try to have fun, you know? And I guess like I said, I get the privilege of chatting and talking with you guys. So there is a way of doing that. So in WWE games, there are advertised within the arena. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I want to see that more. So you could get a premium game and still make it free. You know what I'm talking about? So arenas have stuff like game developers, company logos, food. Yes, 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 yes. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I want to see that more. And a lot of people, I think, you know what it is? A lot of developers are so afraid of saying that, like, of working with a company. Like, they're like, oh, no, we're the art. I'll ruin my image as an artist. I'm like, dude, if you want to make this as a business, you need to make money off of this. This needs to be a business. You know, because if you leave it like that, like you're not getting paid or whatever, you're not gonna make anything. Like you'll maybe like make one project and then that's it because you ran out of money. Which is okay if you're happy with the one game. Okay, fine, I guess. Yeah, but I think that isn't exactly what I'm talking about. That would be such a good thing to see more. Okay, let's do. No, I'll do that over it. Actually, let's what's it called? Blend the edges. I like blending the edges. Just so it doesn't look so sharp, but it's sharp but not too sharp. You know? Not all the edges. Some of the edges. I will blend them. Yeah, that one. That one. Look at that. I feel like this is looking so fun, this character. What do you think? What do you think of this character so far? I'm happy with it. I hope you're enjoying this guy. I keep saying guy, but it could be a girl. It could be female. I think the next one I'm definitely gonna have a little more, have more feminine features, just because the first one was like, it's not. I didn't feel very feminine. Then I think this one is not like particular feminine either. Yeah. Okay. Then now let's do the rim light. I like the rim, not the rim light. This is the rim light. What am I talking about? It is. Yeah. What I'm talking about is the rim light. I'm the crazy. Let's do rim light. I don't know if you do rim light when you do art, but I think it gives it like this extra look to it, like extra depth. I always like using these really bright colors, where like you do this. It kind of makes it like feel like there's like this like kind of like this underglow to it. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Why is this that color? Did I do that? I don't remember doing like this. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna stress about it. Yeah, look at that. No. Actually, I don't hate this. I don't dislike that. Okay, let's go with a little bit on the bottom. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. There we go. Look at that. No, that was way too chunky. There we go. A little bit of that. Some down here. Ooh, I really like how this is looking. This guy is so fun. Such a fun character. I'm actually really happy that I did this character. I was kind of like, I wasn't like super sure when we talked about it, about doing a dragon cat originally with chat. Chat was like, oh, let's do, I think it was Mr. Ghost, who was the one who suggested it. And I was like, I don't know, like it sounds fun, but I'm not sure. Like I feel like a lot of people do dragon cats, but this dragon cat feels different to me. Like I feel like it's such a fun design. Yeah, look at that. Oh, nice. So let's do a little bit of rim in here. There we go. Just get like kind of like it feels like it's like a little in depth to it. We'll blend it a little bit in the edges too, so don't worry. It's not gonna be like super sharp how it looks right now. And then we'll do a little bit of depth. I think they'll add to it later. Ooh, look at this. Is already looking so fun. I love it. It's funny. I was talking to my daughter the other day. She was telling me I should do another comic because I did a comic like a while back, like years ago now. She was saying I should do a comic, and I was like, ooh, that does sound like a fun activity. Maybe I could do it like a stream, like one day a week I'll work on a comic. I think like a comic strip or something. I don't know what your take on that is, but I thought I was like, that sounds fun. At least it did to me. Let's do, I guess a little bit over here. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. I have seriously liked this a lot. If Aniimo doesn't use this in the contest, I will probably redesign it a little bit and use it in my own game. Just because like my characters are a little more, I feel like they're more kiddish. This one's is like almost kiddish. I feel it is kiddish, but it's like a little leaning a little more on the detailed side, which is okay. Let's blend this a little bit. Blend. Give like more of a glow than, yeah, look at that. Give the glow. And then after that, we will do some depth stuff. I don't know if you know, but you understand what I mean. You understand. Let's do this. Look at that. Ooh, it's so good. I am happy with this. I don't know about you, but I think tomorrow for sure, the stream around this time, I will, instead of doing a contest one, I want to work on my game. Just because like I've been like motivated to work on my game in stream. Because last time I don't know, like last time I worked on my game in stream, I didn't feel super motivated. Like I was like showing some stuff, but I was kind of like demotivated that day. I don't remember why. But it happens. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show all this stuff for my game. Other days you're like, nah, I don't want to. And there we go. See, it's already looking so different. I'll blend this white a little bit more. Bring it out a little bit. There we go. Look at that. I hope you're liking the music too, because I like putting Caribbean music mainly when I stream. I know a lot of people do like lo-fi and stuff, but I was like, I mean, like, nothing wrong with lo-fi. I'll do it in the late night stuff. I'll definitely put lo-fi. Just because like that's like the vibe. But during the day, I like putting, at least like it's night for me, but it's not late night. Okay, let's do this. I feel like I'm almost there. Let's do like one more layer. Yeah, and then let's do, which layer? Color I'm gonna go with, like orangey? Yeah, let's do orangish. Do this. Do, yeah, transparent. Let's do one of these. Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, didn't do anything with that. Let's do this one. Yes. Okay. I like giving it like this kind of like a, ooh, I like that effect, right? What do you think? You thinking it's good? No, hold up. Let's change the effect a little bit. Let's go with one of these. Okay, yeah. Let's do, oh, sorry, I know I put it way too far away. Let's do that. And then let's go with the multiply. Yeah, I like that. It's got like this nice effect going for me. I don't know about you, but I feel like it's got a good look. Reduce it a little bit. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So we got that. Now you're like, what? I thought you were done. No, I know. I'm almost done. Now we're gonna go into the line art part. I want to add color to it. So let's do, which one should we do first? I'm gonna go, actually I guess like top down. Yeah, let's do top down. So top down into this. So I like doing this on the parts where like the white, where I have like touching white, I like to lighten them up. See, I lighten them up. We'll fix it too. Don't worry. So I like doing this. Yeah, see, like all these highlights, I like lightening them up. Just like I feel like them touching black, it looks a little odd to me. Just like in my visual, in my mind. I like having them, see, like this part is also touching a highlight. Highlight. And it gives a little more contrast too when you do have the darker areas. Look at that. There we go. This, yes. And then another one down here. In here. See, look at this. This is already looking so different. At least I feel, I don't know about you, but I feel like it looks different already. It gives it like this different look to it. Ooh, yes, look at that. Do this. Okay. Almost there, right? We did that one. Now let's do this one, the dark. Where is it? Dark. This one? Yeah, this is the darker one. Because if you didn't notice what I do, whatever's the shadow, and instead of getting the base color, I'll grab the shadow. And then I'll, oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. I'll turn the shadow into the light color. There we go. Let's move on to up here, the horns. The horns are still not there. Okay, now let's blend them. I know you're probably like, what are you even blending? Like, you couldn't tell too much in the horns, but these you will. See? So it goes like from dark into light. Oh, I guess you can't see if you're in the vertical. Here. The dark into light, dark light. See, I blended the line art. I'm trying to blend it so it doesn't look too harsh. I may not consider myself an artist, but I know a lot of tricks that illustrators and artists do. Oh, I should probably fix this one next, huh? We'll fix it next. I just want to blend these just because like they feel similar. You know? Let's go. Let's move it. over here. Look at that. See, it already feels different. Like it feels like a little more depth into it. I could obviously make this look a lot more detailed if I spent like a lot more time into it. But I also don't want to like bore everybody doing like this like for hours or whatever. No, no, no. I think it's plenty that we've already spent like a more than one stream on this. Where was I going to do next? I was going to do something. Hold up. Don't tell me. Oh, I know. I wanted to do this guy. Let's do the darks. Let's do these areas. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. That is going to look great when we blend it. Yes. Oh, actually, you know what? I want to add, which one is it? Are you anything? Is there anything on this one? This layer? No. I just have a layer that does nothing. Okay, you do something. I need you. Where is it? Yellow. It's like a whitish yellow. Yeah. I want to add a little bit of stuff here. And they're like, what are you doing? Hold up. And then when I do a finger blend. Yeah. Do one of these. Just a little bit. I just want to add a texture to it. You know, I'm just doing like this. Just like I feel like it needed that. Right? Just is that just me? Or did it need it? I feel like this space just felt a little empty. And I wanted like a little more texture to it. Yeah, I like that. And then you'd think I'm done, but I'm not. There's going to be one more step, which, okay, if you know, I don't know how to do it, but there's a thing in Photoshop. They don't have it here. I haven't seen it here. If you know how to do it in Clip Studio, please tell me, where you blur everything. You know what I'm talking about? Where you blur the whole folder, like you grab multiple and you flatten them and then you blur it. I want to know how to do that in Clip Studio because I have to do here. I have to do like manually. I have to like flatten every single layer. See, we gotta go like one by one. Oh, layer again. Flatten it one more time. No, actually one more. Erase this one because I don't need that layer. Okay, now we flatten that layer, right? Now I like to do this. I'll go over to the blur, the Gaussian. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Whatever, we'll do that. We'll blur it to, how should I do it? Like 25? Yeah, let's blur it to like 25. Blur that up and you're like, whoa, what'd you do? Hold up. And then I reduce the opacity of the image, right? So let's do, I'm thinking like a 40. Yeah, let's do like 40 on opacity. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good, right? It's not bad. And it's like a fun character. And hold up. Actually, I forgot. Let's just drop it into the layer. Ta-da! Wait, where'd he go? No. On the top of the layer. Excuse me. There we go. Finally. Then this is an empty layer. Perfect. Let's get, oh, so this one was S-Bat. Oh, sorbet bat. This one's going to be D-Cat. D-Cat. Oops, not D-Car. D-Cat. There we go. What is in this one? Oh, this is like the extra stuff. I do like them, but we're going to get rid of them. Boop. Get rid of that one too. And I think, see, I'm thinking, what should we do next? Because I don't have that much time. I usually only stream like about an hour. We could do like a little more, right? Here, I'm going to put it more in the middle just so you could see it better. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, I guess, hold up. Should I give it a shadow on the bottom? Did I give a shadow to the bat? I did not. Oh, no, I did. Oh, if you're curious about the bat, here, I'll remove D-Cat because I did two. Hold it. Let's move it. This is the full body one right here. And then here's like a fun pose because I think that was one of the things I added. Like they said, a like a full like a full body and then like a fun pose one. What should be the fun pose for the dragon cat? I could do that maybe tomorrow, just because like I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, and I feel like it's one of those things I want people to be a little more engaged with, just so I could ask. It's like, oh, what pose should we do? What would be like a fun pose? So I think I might end the stream earlier today. So let's go back to the cat. Here's the cat, dun, 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 the dragon cat, which we need names. I would love a name. If you're interested in naming it, go in the Discord. I think I'll make maybe like a channel. Oh, I think I do have a channel for the Aniimo contest. And I want to ask people, what should we name them? I still don't have a name for the sorbet cat. I need it. I think it would be really good to have a name for it. But whatever. Like I said, if you have a name, shoot it in the Discord. I want to see. Obviously, the Discord is in the description. It would be wonderful if you joined it. It's Delirium Plus. I also have a website. I have Delirium Plus. Well, Delirium.plus is the website. I have merch too, if you're curious. But I'm more interested in people joining the Discord, to be honest. Like I said, I do have some merch. I have like stickers, keychains, all that good stuff. But like I said, I will be leaving for today. Like I said, I'm going to do like a shorter stream. Like I did stream about an hour, which is, I think it's okay. But yes, I will be leaving. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Daimos lives. And I think there were some other people in here earlier. Yes, Mighty Manga. Hopefully I didn't scare you off with talking about the contest. But no, and whoever watches this later, like I said, thank you so much. Please like the stream, share with your friends, join the Discord, do all that good stuff, everything that makes me so happy. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.